Attorney Hargrove is behind bars after police say he shot and killed his 16-year-old stepson. Investigators say things got violent after the teen refused to stay at home in quarantine. CBS 46's Ayanna Crystal spoke with neighbors who are shocked this happened. Ayanna.
Rick, just a tragic situation. Neighbors tell me the teen was a nice and polite young man. Police say the 16-year-old's mother and a younger sibling were inside of the home when the stepfather shot his stepson multiple times.
I was just shocked because we haven't had none of that over here.
This typically quiet neighborhood in southwest Atlanta turned into a crime scene overnight.
And when I came out, I seen a whole lot of chaos.
Police say 16-year-old Deontay Roberts had an argument with his mother and stepfather about wanting to leave the house. After the teen defied his parents' orders to remain in the home and comply with the recent shelter in place, investigators say Roberts returned and kicked in the door at their house.
I heard a young man, and he was very upset.
The stepfather and stepson were arguing and things escalated.
The stepfather shot the son multiple times.
Roberts was rushed to Grady, where the 16-year-old died.
I'm just sorry, he was so young, and he was such a nice young man. He was always nice to me, and he was always nice to the neighbors, so it's just horrific.
42-year-old Bernie Hargrove was arrested and is charged with felony murder. Police say tensions are high with people quarantined.
It is close quarters. However, when the pressure gets high, you just have to take a deep breath and you have to separate.
Violence is not the answer. If there is any way that you can get away or avoid a dire situation, such as arguing, and it ends up being a fight, I feel that you should always refrain from violence. Violence is not the answer.
I have just learned from police that domestic calls have doubled from this time last year. I've also learned that police have been called to the same house for domestic calls between that same stepfather and his mother-in-law. Now, Hargrove did have his first appearance this morning where he was denied bond. That's the latest in Fulton County. Ayanna Crystal, CBS 46 News.